Well, good evening and welcome to Wausau Newman High School and 8-man football on this Friday night here on Zaleski Sports. I'm Tom King. Thanks for joining us here tonight as the Fighting Cardinals of Newman Catholic will take on Niagara in this 8-man matchup here at brand new Balliet Field as part of the Klimisch Athletic Complex here at Wausau Newman. Just a beautiful new facility. This is the second game ever played here. And the Cardinals, coming off a loss, will try to bounce back after they dropped a matchup with Almond Bancroft last week, 20-13. They're 2-1 on the young season. Wins over Florence and Wild Rose. Niagara comes in 2-1 as well with wins over Wasaki and Three Lakes and a loss to Lena St. Thomas. They're coming off a big win last week where they beat Wasaki 58-8. Our pregame show is brought to you by Auto Select, located on Schofield Avenue in Weston. They've been providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years with a 3-year nationwide warranty and free roadside assistance. At Auto Select, you're good to go. That's Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston and also on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. We'll be back with the starting lineups and the national anthem when we come back here on Zaleski Sports.
Auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask you to remain standing, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the national anthem played by Newman Catholic senior Mateo Romano.
The national anthem performed by Newman senior Mateo Romano. Electric guitar version of the anthem tonight, reminiscent of Jimi Hendrix at Woodstock as we get set for this match. A beautiful night. It's overcast, but it's just cool enough to not be too hot for the players here tonight and the fans as well. Our starting lineups are brought to you by Associated Bank, where in every market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. Both of these teams will be introduced as a team tonight. For Newman, you could look for quarterback Quincy Fender to handle the ball a lot tonight. The 6'1", 175-pound senior leads the way. In the backfield, you'll be looking at Tristan Fisher, 5'10", 150-pound senior, and Eli Fight, a 5'10", 160-pound freshman. The wide receivers, Griffin Pent, 5'10", 170-pound senior. Also Cooper Gould, 5'10", 155-pound senior. And one of the guys that's going to be missing tonight for Newman is a two-way player, plays offensive line, plays linebacker. That's senior Damian Pent. He's out with an injury for head coach Paul Micklich. Niagara, as we mentioned, coming in with a record of 2-1. They're in the Northeast Conference in the northeastern part of the state. They've got wins over Wasaki 58-8 and win over Three Lakes 28-0. They did lose their opener to Lena St. Thomas 53-0, so they can score a lot of points. They can also give up a lot of points, and we'll see what Newman can do with that here tonight. Newman with wins over Florence 33-0. They rolled over Wild Rose 50-8 and dropped a matchup with Almond Bancroft by a score of 20-13. Some other 8-player games going on tonight around the area. Almond Bancroft playing at Port Edwards. Wild Rose is at Tri-County tonight. Menominee Nation is playing at Marion Tigerton. Three Lakes at Rosholt. Gilman is at Cornell. There was some 8-man football played last night around the central Wisconsin area. Athens got a win over Bruce 26-16. It was McDonald Central rolling over Owen Withy 39-0. And Phillips beat Rib Lake 42-18. Of course, a full slate of 11-man football going on tonight as well. And I believe we have 17 games on Zaleski Sports tonight around the central Wisconsin area. There's some big matchups, too, some rivalry matchups, including Wausau West taking on DC Everest tonight down at Steam Stadium. As you can see, Newman is in red jerseys, blue numerals, white pants, white helmets. And Niagara comes in wearing white and I believe that's black or very dark blue, white jerseys. And we are just about set to go. Newman's going to get the football to begin the game here. And the kick's away. A line drive going to be taken at about the 21-yard line, out across the 25, the 30, and a drag down near the 35-yard line. Decent field position for the Cardinals on their opening drive. The return there was Jacob Fox, and they'll mark it at the 35. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals from there.
1st and 10 Cardinals.
Quincy Fender will bring Newman to the line. He'll operate out of the gun. 2 receivers to the near side. Wing and the tight end to the left. Man comes in motion. Now sets. And the snap. Fender's going to keep the football. He's got a hole. Gets it out across the 40. Cuts back 45 and then dragged down near midfield. Nice explosion through the hole by Quincy Fender, and he'll bring it out to about the 49-yard line. That's enough for a first down. Pickup of about 14 on that.
First down, Cardinals.
Our game brought to you in part tonight by the Maple Fall Fest. It's happening this weekend in Marshfield. Check out arts and crafts vendors in the kids zone and yummy food as well. Maple Fall Fest, September 13th and 14th, Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Newman to the line, now a flag flies. Do we have someone line up in the neutral zone? It's going to be an offside call against Newman. Somebody lined up in the neutral zone, and they're going to move them back on the offside call. Brand new facility here behind Wausau Newman High School. As you can see, a track and a turf football field. There's also tennis courts. They're building a new practice football field. They've got some other things planned as well back here. 2nd down and 15 for the Cardinals. Fender's going to hand it off this time, and not much there. Maybe got it across the 45 to a 46. On the carry that time. Tristan Fisher on the run there. Picked up about 2, maybe 1. Call it 2nd down and 14.
2nd and 14.
2 receivers to the near side. Fender's going to run the option. He's going to keep it. He's got some running room. Now he cuts it back, uses his speed, and brings it into Niagara territory inside the 45-yard line. Going to be short of the first down, but it was a nice run by Fender. He's got a nice explosive speed right at the point of attack, and he was able to slice through and picked up about 11 on that. And it'll be 3rd down and about 2. Newman taking a long time in these huddles, and now they'll come to the line. 2 receivers near side. 3rd down and a couple, maybe a long 2. Man comes in motion, and Fender's going to keep it. Now he bounces outside. He's got running room. Down, 1st down and more. He cuts it back inside the 20, and then he goes out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Let's see where they mark him down. It's going to be a 1st down.
22. 1st down, Cardinals.
Pickup of about 19 on that for Fender. So now he's got 3 carries, and he's already up to 44 yards on just 3 carries tonight. Newman in business, 1st and 10 on the 29-yard line. Actually, it's the 22-yard line. They're going to hand off. Fender's going to keep it, and he's going to be spun down, but not until he gets it inside the 15, down to about the 12. Going to be close to the 1st down. Let's see where they mark it. It's going to be short by maybe a yard and a half. 2nd down and a long 1 for the Cardinals. Fender out of the gun. He's going to hand it off this time, but nothing doing. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. Fisher on the carry. Call it no gain on that. So it'll bring up 3rd down and short.
No gain on the play. 3rd down and 1.
Our game brought to you in part tonight by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. 3rd and short. You got to believe Fender's going to probably keep it this time. He's had some success already on the ground. Over 50 yards on 4 carries. Sends a man in motion to the near side. High snap. He wants to throw the football. Now he's going to pull it down and run with it. Now he throws. He's got a man. It's caught near the 10. 1st down and fighting for yardage inside the 5, down to about the 4-yard line. Tristan Fisher gets the catch.
Newman will have it 1st and goal on the 5.
Picked up about 10 on that. And it's 1st and goal at about the 5-yard line. That's where they mark it down. Fender fakes the handoff. He'll keep it himself and take it into the end zone untouched. Cardinals strike first, marching it right down the field on a 5-yard touchdown run for Quincy Fender. 7:48 to play here in the 1st quarter, and Newman leads at 6-0 pending the extra point. They're going to kick the extra point here. Kick is up, and the kick is blocked. It's no good. And so the score will remain 6-0. We'll take a break and come back with more. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Hey gang, Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Orthopedic Associates of Wausau is proud to support Newman Catholic Athletics and this broadcast. We are committed to providing personalized quality care, specializing in both operative and non-operative care of fractures, arthritis, sprains, strains, sports injuries, and repetitive overuse syndrome. Together with PRO, the Physical Therapy and Hand Center of Wausau, we are committed to enhancing the lifestyles of those we service and getting you back to life. To learn more, visit us at oaw-ortho.com.
Tom King back here at Balliet Field. That touchdown by Quincy Fender, a 5-yard touchdown run, a Serve Pro touchdown. Call Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. Impressive drive for the Newman Cardinals, keyed by Quincy Fender. 57 yards on 5 carries, and he takes it in for the touchdown. Here's the kick. It's a squibber, and that was touched, I believe, by one of the Badgers. Now picked up near the 30-yard line and breaking it ahead across the 40. That was a nice return considering how that started with the squib kick, and on the return was Sawyer Rouse. And it's going to be a first down for the Niagara Badgers at about the 43-yard line.
First down, Niagara.
Quarterback for Niagara is senior Braden Bartles. And a double wing formation. Bartles alone in the gun. Now they split a man out wide right, and Bartles is going to keep it up the middle. And not much there. He's fighting for extra yardage, though. He made something out of nothing there and picked up about 4. Looked like he was stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but he kept the legs churning. Picked up about 4 yards. Call it second down and 6.
Run of 4, stopped on the play by Jacob Fox and Griffin Hent. Second down and 6.
Our game brought to you in part tonight by Domtar. Join the team at Domtar Paper in Rothschild. Proud to support local Wausau High School athletics. That's Domtar Paper Mill on North Grand Avenue in Rothschild. Second down and 6 as the Badgers come to the line. Bartles double wing left side. He's going to take it that side. And Newman stuffed that pretty well. Call it no gain. He followed both of his wingbacks that went into the line, and there was nothing there. Good job by players up front for Newman. Fender was in on that stop.
Third down.
Third down now and about 6. Parents' night tonight here at Newman High School. They'll be introducing the parents of the football team at halftime. Third down and 6 for Niagara. Man comes in motion. They're going to pitch it to, and that went nowhere. Wrapped up for a loss. Let's see who made that stop. Looked like Everett Punt in on the stop. And it's going to be a punting situation, 4th down and 10, a loss of about 4 on that. And the punt's away, and it's a good one, a high, booming punt. Going to be fielded at about the 15-yard line. This is Fender trying to get some speed, used a stiff arm, and then got stood up and swarmed under near the 20-yard line. They'll mark him just shy of the 20. And that's where Newman will begin this possession. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Lead Car Toyota of Wausau. Discover unbeatable deals and award-winning service. Lead Car Toyota Wausau, your full-service destination for everything Toyota, including their state-of-the-art collision center. Find them at North 20th Avenue in Wausau. So the Newman defense sends Niagara 3 and out on their first possession. Newman marched it down the field and scored on their opening drive. Let's see what they can do here with the second possession of the evening for them. They lead it 6-0. We've got 5:27 to play here in the first quarter. Fender out of the gun, and now we're going to get pass play. Fender pulls it down, lost the handle on it, and it's going to be, I believe, Niagara football. Or did it come out and Newman got it back? Looks like Newman got it back at about the 2-yard line. Wow, that ball came out. Fender was trying to get away from pressure, and he got it stripped. Looked like Niagara had a shot to recover that inside the 5-yard line. Instead, Newman will have it at about the 2 on the sack.
Second and long from the 2-yard line.
That's a loss of about 12 or 13 on that sack. Second down and very long here for the Cardinals. Good pressure by Niagara's front that time to get in. Remember, this is 8-man football. Not as many bodies rushing or blocking. Fender bobbled a snap in the end zone. Now he's going to try to run it out of there. He's going to get the corner, and he's going to pick up positive yardage thrown out of bounds across the 5 to out near the 7 or 8. Still going to be third down and long for Newman. See where they mark him out of bounds here. But there's also a flag on the play, and that's usually a hold when you try to get the corner like that. They can't back Newman up much farther, although the flag is sitting right at the end zone. Newman just needs some breathing room here, that if they're going to be able to punt, they're going to have room to do it. Have not seen a signal of what the flag was yet. If you're Niagara, wouldn't you decline this penalty? The ball's marked at the same spot, so is it still second down, or did they decline the penalty? Did they pick up the flag? They picked up the flag and blew the play dead? Looks like it's still second down. The officials haven't changed the down markers yet. So Newman will operate second down and long from their own 2-yard line. Fender's going to pull it down and run up the middle with it, and he's going to be knocked down after getting it across the 5 to maybe the 7. Pickup of maybe 4 or 5 on that. Third down now and long. And once again, Newman just looking for some room to punt the football here. Our game brought to you in part by Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. For all of your tire and auto needs, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto. Great deals on tires that fit your needs. A sure thing to get back on the road. That's Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. So third down and about 17, maybe 18 here. Fender's going to pull it down. Now he pitches it out. They get the corner. Can they get the edge? Breaking a tackle out across the 15. It's going to be short of the first down, but it gives Newman some room to punt the football here. As they get it out across the 15 to near the 18-yard line. Maybe the 19 is where they'll mark it. Fisher on the carry for the Cardinals. It's going to be fourth down and about 7. You would think they would punt, but we'll see. Yeah, they're going to drop back and punt this one away. Michael Fox will handle the punting duties. 6'1", 170-pound junior. Now you got to make sure the snap is good. It is. And they get the punt away. It's a decent punt. Going to be fielded, though, at about the 47-yard line of Newman. Now breaking it out down the right sideline. Flag flies in, so that's coming back. So they get it inside the 25-yard line. Probably a block in the back or a hold, and that'll be coming back. The flag's sitting at about the 25-yard line. 2:13 to play here in the first quarter. Newman leading 6-0. Newton Electric is one of our great sponsors. From residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture, Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or find them online at newtonelectric.com. So they're going to mark off the penalty from about the 34-yard line. So that'll negate that good return for the Badgers. They're still going to have decent field position in Newman territory at the 44-yard line. Well, Niagara went 3 and out last time. Let's see what they do with this possession. Cardinals return to action next Friday on the road at Marion Tigerton. The next game for Niagara is a home game against Suring, also on September 19th. Double wing formation. Bartles, the quarterback, out of the gun. Man comes in motion to the near side. Straight up the middle, and that went nowhere. A loss on the play. Looked like Carter Serwanka in on the stop for Newman. Loss of 2 on the play. Call it second down and 12.
Cole had it right down there at the thing. So, I mean, they were catching them because they come. I think they come.
Long time to get to the line of scrimmage for the Badgers this time. Second down and 12. Same formation, double wing. Bartles out of the gun, high snap, runs it right up the middle. He's got a hole this time, and he's dragged down near the 40. Positive yardage. Picked up about 5 on that. It's going to be third down and about 7 or 8 here. We go under a minute to play in the first quarter. We have to mention one quirk of this brand new facility here at Newman is that you cannot see the scoreboard from the press box. I'm told they're going to be putting in another scoreboard across the way that will be visible to us here in the press box, but not tonight. And now they're going to get a hard count. It's going to get Newman offside. 3 or 4 of the Cardinals jumped that time, and that'll pick up 5 yards, and it gives Niagara a better chance to get the first down. It doesn't give them a first down, but now it sets up 3rd and 2 instead of 3rd and 7.
Third down and 2.
Ball's marked at the 35-yard line. It wasn't one player that fell victim that time. It was 3 or 4 on the hard count. They signal in the plays to the Niagara quarterback, Braden Bartles. Man in motion. High snap again. The ball's on the ground. It's loose, and Newman's going to have it. It rolled away, and Cooper Gould is going to fall on the football and get the recovery. So once again, 2 plays in a row, the snap was high. That time, the quarterback could not handle it, and the ball was loose, and Cooper Gould will fall on it, and Newman will have the football back here. 1 second on the clock here in the first quarter.
First and 10 on the Newman 35.
So they'll get one more play here before the end of the quarter. Fender, two receivers stacked to the near side. Fender's going to pull it down and run. He's got some running room. First down yardage and more across midfield. He's got one man to beat, and they're not going to catch him. It's going to be a touchdown for Quincy Fender. "65 yards on the touchdown run for Fender, his second touchdown of the night. And with 1 play left in the first quarter, Fender rips off the long one. 65 yards and the score for Quincy Fender, and it's 12-0, pending the extra point.
Quincy Fender for the extra point.
Fender will try to kick. They're going to throw for it this time. The man holding the football is going to pull it down. He's going to get it in the end zone for a 2-point conversion. Cooper Gould, 2-point conversion. And that makes the score 14-0. Wausau Newman will be back after this. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
The first tube was bet in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from their simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
Okay, we're back here at Valiant Field at the Klimisch Family Sports Complex behind Wausau Newman High School. The Cardinals have jumped out to a 14-0 lead. Long run for Quincy Fender, 65 yards for the touchdown. He's definitely the fastest player on the field. There's no question about that. And he's taking advantage of that speed, getting some good blocks up front as well. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Bruce Orthodontics. providing comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They're now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurance. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. Fender will kick off here for the Cardinals. Does a little bit of everything for this Newman Catholic Cardinal football team. And the kick's away. It's a squibber. And once again, not fielded cleanly. Now picked up, bobbled near the 15-yard line, and a beautiful special teams tackle. Getting down there to make the tackle for Newman was Tristan Fisher. Shoestring tackle, and Niagara will start inside their own 20-yard line. Going to be marked at about the 19. Niagara lost their last possession on a fumble that was recovered by Gould. So Niagara comes to the line. Braden Bartles takes the snap, and now we're going to get a flag before the play. It's going to be an illegal procedure call against Niagara. That'll back them up. Once again, they were trying to run right up the middle. Haven't had much success doing that, but they're going to continue to try to do it. That 65-yard touchdown run by Fender was another Serve Pro touchdown for the Cardinals. Call Serve Pro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. Badgers come to the line. Man splits out wide to the near side. Snap is late. It looked like there was illegal procedure. They're going to throw it deep. It's up for grabs. It's going to be incomplete. The man was open, too, right through the hands of the intended receiver, Wyatt Dunkus. That would have been completed near midfield. Boy, it sure looked like there was movement up front again by the Badgers before that ball was snapped. No flag. So they let him play on, and Cardinals got a break there as that ball went right through the hands of the intended receiver. 14-0 Newman here in the second quarter, early in the second quarter. And they're going to pitch it this time and try the left side. They've got a hole. First down yardage and more out across the 20 to near the 25-yard line. Wyatt Dunkus, the junior running back, brought it out. They're going to mark it down at the 27. That's going to be short of the first down. It's going to be second down and a long 2.
Second and 2.
Pickup of 8 on the play. High snap again, straight ahead run. It goes nowhere and thrown backwards for a loss. And it's going to be another, you'd think, another punting situation. Great penetration that time by the Newman defense. Jacob Fox in on the stop along with a couple of his teammates. It's going to be fourth down and about 7. Let's see what Niagara decides to do here. They're going to punt it away. Now he's going to try to run with it, and he is going to be wrapped up and dropped back near the 10-yard line, and Newman is going to have great field position. It looked like Bartels was going to try to punt the football. Then he decided to try to run and get the corner, but there was no way he was going to do that, as the Newman defense or the Newman special teams swarm to the football, and they're going to mark it down at about the 12-yard line. So Newman has a 1st and 10 from the Niagara 12-yard line. They already lead at 14-0, and they can add on right here. Brickner's of Wausau, one of our great sponsors, proudly serving Wausau and the surrounding communities since 1945. Two receivers split wide to the far side. Fender will operate with a running back next to him. He's going to keep it, follow that running back. He's got a hole, spins away and down inside the 10. He's mad because he saw the goal line, but one of the Niagara players was able to grab him around the ankle, spin him around, and drop him at about the 7. Pickup of about 4 on that. Call it 2nd down and 6. Yeah, Fender's speed is going to be a problem for the Niagara defense all night. They don't have anybody that can match up with him in the speed department right now. He'll operate out of the gun again. 2 receivers to the near side. One comes in motion. Snap is high. He's able to corral it. And a busted play. He's being carried and then dropped down after a short pickup. Yeah, not good when you leave your feet and get grabbed by the defense and then power slam to the turf. Picked up a couple on that. Call it 3rd down and a long 4. You can get a first down right near the 1-yard line.
3rd down and
9:12 to play in the first half. Newman leading 14-0. But the Niagara defense stiffening a bit here. Obvious 4-down territory for the Cardinals. Full house backfield this time out of the gun. Play action. He wants to throw. He's got a man wide open. Touchdown.
touchdown,
Cooper Gould, the catch. The throw made by Fender, and Newman's on the board again. Seven-yard touchdown run, or touchdown pass, that is, from Fender to Gould. And it is 20-0 pending the extra point. They'll line up to kick the extra point, or are they going to go for 2 here? Looks like they're going to go for 2. Fender, little high snap. He's able to corral it. Now he pitches it out of the option, and they'll get it in. It's going to be a 2-point conversion for the Cardinals. Fisher takes the 2-point conversion in, and that makes the score 22-0 when we come back. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Tom King back here at Balliet Field at Wausau Newman, where the Cardinals have jumped over Niagara 22-0 now here in the second quarter, and they'll kick it away. It's been all Newman so far in this one. The kick's away, and it's going to roll and picked up near inside the 10-yard line. Now they'll try to bring it back, and once again, good special teams coverage. Knocked down inside the 20-yard line. Making the stop for Newman was Tristan Fisher. He's made a couple of good tackles on special teams so far. So 1st and 10 for the Badgers from their own 19-yard line. They have not had much success so far tonight on the offensive side of the football, or the defensive side of the football for that matter. Let's see what they can do with this possession. 1st and 10 as they come to the line. Double wing formation again. Bartles will take it, and he'll pitch it or hand it off, and they cut it back. Positive yardage out across the 20 to about the 23. I believe that was Wyatt Dunkus on the carry once again. Pick up a 4 on the play. Going to be 2nd down and 6. He got more. Looked like he got more than that, but they marked him down at about the 23-yard line. They set up a strong side left, and that's where they're going to run the football. And once again, the quarterback going nowhere. Swarmed under by red jerseys. Cardinal front is really taking command of that line of scrimmage. And Bartles had no place to go and was knocked down. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. Call it 3rd down and 6. Our game brought to you in part by Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau, offering a state-of-the-art facility with excellent benefits, pay culture, and so much more. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path. Learn more and apply at greatlakescheese.com. They're going to try to run it up the middle again, and spinning away, still on his feet, and he may be close to the 1st down. I think he got it. Second effort by the quarterback, Bartles, and he's going to get the 1st down, I think. It is going to be a 1st down. Nice run. One of the few positive runs that they have had up the middle tonight. He was able to spin away from the initial hit and pick up 1st down yardage just shy of the 30-yard line. We're going down to 7 minutes to play here in the first half. And they'll come to the line. Double wing formation once again. Empty backfield. Now man splits out. Looks like they want to throw this one. They're going to try to throw it down, and they're going to throw it deep. And it's going to be up for grabs, and it's going to be caught or incomplete. I can't tell. It's going to be incomplete, I think. It was a 50-50 ball, and nobody could come up with that one near the 40-yard line of the Cardinals. The Newman defender had a chance for an interception, and he was a little bit mad at himself for not coming up with that one. So, brings up a 2nd down and 10. Just the second pass attempt of the night for Niagara. Both have been incomplete. They're going to pitch it and try the right side to get the corner, and they won't. Positive yardage, but not enough for a 1st down. On the carry for Niagara was Aben Patterson. Pickup of about 7 on that. Call it 3rd down and 3.
3rd and 4.
Call it 3rd down and 4. They need to get to the 40-yard line for a 1st down. The ball marked just outside the 36. Clock rolling, 5:57 to play until halftime. Newman leading 22-0. They're going to pitch it again. Try Dunkus on the other side. He cuts it back, and he's going to be close to the 1st down, depending on where they mark it. He was tripped up and dropped as he fell across the 40-yard line. It is going to be enough for a 1st down. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Design Theory 19, the industry leaders for both residential and commercial design, bringing fresh and unique ideas to remodeling projects and new construction is their passion. Learn more at designtheory19.com. First and 10 for the Niagara Badgers. Ball at their own 40-yard line. Straight up the middle run. Some running room this time, and breaking tackles is the quarterback, Bartles, and he's driven down near the 49, maybe near midfield is where they're going to mark it, and that's going to be close to another 1st down. I think he's going to be short by a little bit. But for the first time tonight, the Badgers are moving the football. It's going to be 2nd down and 1 on the 9-yard pickup.
Chase down on the play by Carter Sirwanka. 2nd and 1.
Wonka made the tackle for the Cardinals, and it's going to be second down and short here for Niagara. They just like to get some points on the board before halftime, and another tight formation. The wing comes in motion, now sets up double wing right side, and this time nowhere to go again. 2 or 3 Cardinals get in on the stop that time. One of the hits for Newman that time, Colton Bierman, the sophomore, 5'10", 210-pound sophomore, made the hit along with a couple of his teammates there. Going to be third down and about 2. They're going to mark it back near the 48-yard line. We go under 4 minutes to play here in the first half.
Correction, 32.
Newman playing up tight. They're going to pitch it, try the corner, that went nowhere. Sniffing it out and making the tackle for Newman was Griffin Pent. He kept his edge and no one blocked him, and he came in and made the stop for a loss back to near the 45-yard line. So now Niagara's got a decision to make.
Fourth down and about 5.5.
Do they go for it here? Down 22-0. They need about 6 or 7 yards, long 6 for a first down. It's fourth down at their own 44-yard line. You're down 22-0 though. What do you have to lose at this point? They're going to go for it. So Newman can get good field position here if they can get a stop. And they're going to get him again on a hard count. That's going to pick up a free 5 for the Badgers. Once again, the quarterback Bartles with a hard count, and it pulled Newman offside. Still going to be fourth down, but now it's fourth down and 1. They're taking a long time to signal this play in. They may have to take a timeout. No, they're going to hurry to the line. Same formation, double wing, man in motion. And that's going to be a quick snap to one of the up men. They brought one of the wings in and snapped it to him, and he went straight ahead, and it's going to be enough for a first down. He didn't need much. They're going to give him a yard on that. And it's a first down for Niagara. They can keep the chains moving here with 2:22 to play until halftime. First and 10, they pitch it and try the left side, and not much there. On the carry for Niagara, Connor Guardiola, a sophomore. Call it no gain on the play. Actually, maybe a loss. Call it a loss of 2. Second down and 12. They do have all 3 timeouts remaining, and they don't seem inclined to use them here as the clock goes down to 1:39 to play in the half. Second down and 12. Man comes in motion. It's going to be a straight run by the quarterback this time. He is hit, going to be dropped back near the 45-yard line. They're just giving him very little time to make a decision about what he wants to do. Tristan Fisher in on the hit along with a couple of his teammates for the Cardinals, and dropping the quarterback for Niagara back all the way to near the 45-yard line. Now it's going to be third down and long. Third down and about 16.
Third down and 16.
Under a minute to play in the half. They want to throw, and they're going to throw deep. He's got time. Now he's being pressured, avoids the rush. Now he bounces it outside, and he's going to go out of bounds, well short of the first down. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage, and it'll be a punting situation here for Niagara with 45 seconds remaining in the half. Good coverage downfield by the Cardinals, as he did have time that time to find a receiver, but nobody open. 4th down, and they're going to go for it here. They're going to throw, or try to throw. They're going to throw it deep. It's up for grabs. Lots of defenders back there. It's going to be intercepted inside the 25-yard line. Cooper Gould pulls down the interception. He's got a couple of turnovers tonight, a fumble recovery, and now an interception. Once again, good coverage, and that ball was in the air a long time, and it allowed Gould to measure it and bring it down for the interception. And Newman will get the football back with just 36 seconds remaining in this first half. So 1st and 10 Cardinals just across the 20-yard line. Now we get a penalty flag, or the official dropped the flag. Let's see what that's about now. It just fell out of his pocket. He's going to stuff it back in, and we'll get back to action here as Newman comes to the line. Fender. He's going to hand it off straight up the middle. Positive yardage, fighting out across the 15 to near the, or across the 20 to near the 22. Call it a pickup of maybe 3 on the carry.
2nd and 7.
And coming up limping a bit after that run is Tristan Fisher, and he's going to come off. Coming into the game will be Eli Feit, the freshman. So Fisher's been big on special teams tonight for Newman, and also out of the backfield. And now he'll come off the field. And that is going to be the end of the first half. So 1 half in the books, and Newman in control here, leading 22-0. Our halftime is brought to you by Innovative Health in Weston, providing complete chiropractic care for the greater Wausau community. Keep your body running the way it was intended. Feel better, live better. Innovative Health. We'll be back with your halftime adjustments, brought to you by Innovative Health. After this, you're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
If the check engine light comes on in your car, do you address it or hope it goes away on its own? Pain is your body's check engine light signaling that something isn't right. Innovative Health in Weston can help identify and fix the aches and pains of everyday life. We deliver effective chiropractic care for every joint in your body, from your neck to your back to your knees and feet. With 4 doctors on staff and advanced treatment options, we've been consistently voted a top chiropractic and sports medicine clinic in central Wisconsin. Whether you're a high school athlete, a pregnant mom, or just feeling the wear and tear of life, give us a call at Innovative Health in Weston today.
Feel better, live better, Innovative Health.
Elite Auto Care on Schofield Avenue in Weston offers the best in automotive care and repair. This locally owned and operated repair group features a full staff of ASE certified technicians. They are ready to handle all major and minor repairs to get you back on the road. For any make, any model vehicle, look to Elite Auto Care for repairs. From general maintenance and preventative care like oil changes and tire rotations, to those more challenging issues like air conditioning, brakes, and engine issues. Elite Auto also offers a full selection of tires to fit your vehicle needs. For your next auto needs, turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business, on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Tom King back here at halftime at Valley Field at Wausau Newman. Halftime brought to you by Innovative Health in Weston. And when we talk about halftime adjustments, I think most of those adjustments are going to have to be made by the Niagara Badgers. They have not been able to do much of anything on either side of the ball against this Newman Cardinal team. Niagara, by my count, unofficially just 32 offensive yards rushing tonight, no yards passing, as the quarterback for Niagara, Braden Bartles, is 0 for 3 through the air. He has thrown an interception. They've also lost a fumble in this first half. So I guess the adjustments for them, if they're going to continue to run up the middle, they've got to figure out a way to open up some holes. And obviously they'd like to maybe get the edge once in a while, but the speed of this Newman Cardinal team, plus the ability of their players up front to dominate the line of scrimmage so far in this one, have been the difference. Let's recap the scoring from this first half of football as the parents are being introduced here at halftime. It's parents' night here for the Newman Cardinals.
Cooper Gould,
The Cardinals got on the board with their first possession of the game, the 7:48 mark of the first quarter, a 5-yard touchdown run for Quincy Fender. The extra point attempt was blocked, and it was 6-0. With just 1 second left on the clock in the first quarter, Fender ripped off a 65-yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion completed on a pass to Cooper Gould, and it was 14-0. In the second quarter, a little under 9 minutes remaining, the Cardinals used the short field after a sack on a 4th down punt attempt and a 7-yard touchdown run for Fender. Actually, a 7-yard touchdown pass, Fender to Cooper Gould. The 2-point conversion was to Tristan Fisher, and that's where we stand here at halftime, a score of 22-0. We'll take a break and come back with more and get set for the second half. Cardinals in control here of this one. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Hey Gilbert, did you hear Mittens in Marshfield's running a huge anniversary sale and the savings are explosive?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a great deal on some furniture and take it easy this semester.
Anniversary? Already? Party!
Ah, Poindexter's lost again.
Oh my cookies!
This store is huge and everyone is so friendly.
You'll geek out over our huge anniversary savings at Mittens in Marshfield.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Are you ready to give your kids a head start on smart money habits? With Abbey Bank's Bright Future Checking, kids and teens can learn to manage money with you right by their side. They get their own debit card, and you can keep an eye on spending with easy-to-use mobile banking and card controls. The Bright Future Checking account has no fees, no minimum balance, and kids get a bonus after the first deposit is made. Give your child the power of independence. Stop in or visit abbeybank.com to get started. Abbey Bank is member FDIC.
For the very best in craftsmanship and innovative construction, put your trust in Scherer Construction. You'll see their work when you drop your kids at school, visit the public library, drive past the fire station, or even in the industrial park. Scherer Construction has helped countless homeowners with bringing their dreams to life, and hundreds of businesses create beautiful facilities that make our communities shine all throughout Wisconsin. For your next residential, commercial, municipal, or educational construction project, join the countless others who have put their faith in Scherer Construction. Find their location right here in Wausau or online at schererconstruction.com.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Doctor basically said, you're going to be in a wheelchair and walking with a walker. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's my life. That's my life story. I looked around on the internet. I found Shai at Next Step Prosthetics. And I came in and met with him, and I felt so comfortable here, so unfearful. He said, we're going to get you up and walking.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
We have a winner in our 50-50 raffle. Huge turnout for the 50-50 raffle. The winner will get $293.
That's a good one.
The winning number is 945-853. 945-853. The winner can come up to the press box to claim their winning. The Newman Catholic Dance Committee thanks you for your support. Mr. Knoll thanks the Newman Catholic Dance Committee for their hard work.
Someone's got to win. I'm going to say. Right there, Mr. Knoll. Right there.
Oh, right there.
What's that?
He's right there.
Which way, you want to go around there?
Quarterback's last name is Florida. What's the secret meaning behind this? What is it? Stop meaning. I'm sure it's something bad. It's either sex or drugs. Take your pick.
helping out. One of my girlfriends is the owner of HDI Properties here in Hudson. And her two boys have a side company along with it where they renovate homes. And then they flip them. And so Nathan, or Steven said, yeah, exactly. So, and Nathan started school at Fender. He got 1 more year.
Yeah, right there in the red, on the bench. Thank you. And we're back here at Balliet Field at Wausau Newman Catholic High School. Our halftime brought to you by Innovative Health in Weston, providing complete chiropractic care for the greater Wausau community. Keep your body running the way it was intended. Feel better, live better. That's Innovative Health. Newman in command here. They lead at 22-0. Niagara's going to get the football to begin the second half. We'll see if they can get something going here. But Newman, unofficially, 126 yards rushing, 10 yards passing. 118 of that 126 is quarterback Quincy Fender. He's got 118 yards on just 9 carries, including 2 touchdown runs, 1 of 5 yards, 1 of 65 yards. And the Newman defense has been able to make a difference here tonight as well, especially controlling that line of scrimmage and not giving the Niagara quarterback, Braden Bartles, much room to run. 17 yards on 8 carries net for Bartles. And just 32 yards net rushing, the only offense for Niagara unofficially in this game so far.
Newman Catholic to kick off the second half. Quincy Fender to kick. Connor Stariola that beat for the Badgers.
And the kick's away. It's a squibber. And it's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And he's got some running room. Now he cuts it back. And it's going to be good field position for Niagara. They're going to have the football right at midfield on the return by James Wallace. One of the up men, the senior, brought it back to near the 50-yard line. And it's a 1st and 10 for the Badgers on their first possession of the second half. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more at nicolaybank.com. That familiar double wing formation. Wing comes in motion, and it's going to be Bartles taking it right up the middle. Positive yardage, fighting for yardage, and a nice run up the middle. That time picked up about 9 yards. Got it down inside the 45 to about the 41. Call it a pickup of 9 on the carry, and it's going to be second down and short. Newman back in action, as we mentioned, on the road. Their next game on the 19th. They're traveling to Marion Tigerton for their next matchup. Second down and short. Badgers to the line. Man goes in motion to the far side. They want to throw, take a shot downfield, and they're going to throw it deep to the end zone. Single coverage down there, and the defender fell down, and the ball was a little bit underthrown near the 10-yard line. It's going to be incomplete. All of the passes they've tried tonight have been downfield. Deep downfield. One interception. No completion so far through the air for the Badgers. Going to be third down and short. You figure it's 4-down territory here, so why not take a shot on second and short? But it was incomplete. Third down now and about a yard. Double wing, strong side, right side. They're going to run behind that, and it's going to be the quarterback, Bartles. I don't think he got there. He needed to get to the 40, and I don't think he got to the 40. They're going to mark him short. It's going to be fourth down and less than a yard. So fourth down and short. 10:42 to play here, third quarter. Newman leading 22-0. First possession of the second half. Taking a long time in the huddle. It's a beautiful night for high school football here in mid-September. Man in motion. They're going to maybe try a hard count again. They give it to Bartles. He's going to take it straight ahead. He'll have the first down and more. Fighting for yardage inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line. Pickup of about 7 on that. And a first down for the Badgers. France Propane is one of our great sponsors, your locally owned and complete service propane company. They've served all of central Wisconsin for over 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. France Propane, local quality family. First and 10, Badgers inside the Newman 35-yard line. Bartles takes it straight ahead again. He's going to be wrapped up and dropped. They're going to blow the whistle. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. One of the Cardinals got down near his ankles and slowed him up, and then his teammates helped. I think on the initial hit that time for Newman was Colton Bierman, the sophomore. They maybe gave him a yard on that. Call it second down and 9. Other 8-man games on the schedule tonight include Allman Bancroft at Port Edwards. Wild Rose is at Tri-County tonight. Menominee Nation playing at Marion Tigerton. Three Lakes at Rosholt. Gilman is at Cornell. Second down and 9. Double wing left. Trying a hard count again. This time Newman stays put. Bartles is going to try it up the middle again, and not much there again. In there on the stop, Cooper Gould and a couple of others. Going to be third down and 9. Call that one no gain. Ball at the 37-yard line. 38-yard line is where they have it marked. Take that back. It's at the 33-yard line. Third down and 9. They got to get inside the 25 to get a first down. Out of the gun again, double wing formation. Wing comes in motion, sets up strong side right. They're going to try to run it around the corner this time. Now they throw it back across the field. They've got a man open, and he's got some running room over there. That one caught Newman by surprise. It's going to be a first down inside the 20-yard line. Well executed play right there for the Badgers as the quarterback Bartles. And threw the pass back across the field.
First down, Niagara.
Caden Quartz made that catch. And it's a first down. They're going to mark him out of bounds at about the 21-yard line. Niagara keeping this opening drive alive. Run up the middle and breaking tackles down near the 15. Bartles on the carry. One of the Cardinals tried to strip the football that time and couldn't get it out. And Bartles falls forward. They're going to mark it at the 15 where it's going to be second down and about 5. They can get a first down right near the 10-yard line. Long sustained drive for the Badgers here. We're down to 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. 22-0 Newman with the lead. You got to believe if Niagara doesn't score points on this possession, they're going to have to start thinking that it's going to be a long rest of the night. Bartles is going to keep it. He's got a little bit of running room, dragging tacklers down near the 10-yard line. Did he get there? Did he get enough for the first down is the question.
Bartles will run about 4.
They're going to mark him short of the 10-yard line. Penalty flag is on the play. See what that's going to be about. It might be against the Badgers, and they are going to mark it off, I believe, from the 15-yard line. So that will stall this drive a bit for Niagara. Ball marked all the way back to the 25. Holding is the call. Those holding calls on offense just kill. They're just drive killers. It's hard to come back from a holding call in high school football. Second down now and a bunch. Second down and 15. They're going to mark the ball at the 25-yard line. And he wants to throw. Straight drop. He throws. Bullet's caught. And breaking a tackle, but out of bounds near the 20-yard line. Didn't pick up much on that, maybe 5 yards. Dunkus makes the catch for 5 yards. Third down and 10, so they picked up 5 on that. Infinity Exteriors is one of our great sponsors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. They guarantee quality you can trust. Niagara comes to the line. Third down and long. Man in motion, straight up the middle. That's Bartles again, dragging tacklers, but this time he's going to be stood up and dropped near the 15, well short of the first down, where it'll bring up a fourth down and maybe 5. They're going to mark him short of the 15, so it's going to be fourth down and about 6.
About the 15-yard line, 4th and 6.
Both of these teams coming in tonight with a record of 2-1. Niagara has won 2 in a row after losing their opener. Newman won 2 in a row and then lost their last game to Almond Bancroft. Fourth down and 6. Niagara will go for it here. Newman trying to get a turnover on downs. And Bartles is going to fake the run. Now he's going to throw to the end zone. It's intercepted inside the 5-yard line. And then down he goes. Tristan Fisher with the interception to stop this long drive by Niagara.
The Cardinals will have it.
And Newman will have the football inside their own 5-yard line.
Ball is placed at the Newman 4-yard line.
Well, Niagara moved the ball better on that drive, no question about that. Moved it from near midfield all the way down, and the pass intercepted inside the 5-yard line. Newman defensive backs have done a pretty good job in coverage tonight. There have not been a lot of openings for passes, and they do have a couple of picks. Fender's going to play action and then run the option, pitches it out. They get the corner out, and it's going to be near the first down, out across the 10 to maybe the 13 or 14-yard line, depending on where they mark the play. Actually, they're going to give him the 15 and mark it at about the 16-yard line. That should be enough for a first down. Actually, let's see where they mark it. Maybe changing that. No, they're going to mark it at the 16-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
16-yard line and a Newman Catholic first down.
Clock rolling down to 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Newman leading 22-0, and they have the football, and you know they'd like nothing better than to grind out a long, sustained drive, killing clock and putting this one away. And now they're going to draw Niagara offside. One of the men up front jumped, and that'll give Newman a free 5 yards here. Our game is brought to you in part by Rotographic Printing. When it comes to printing materials, sales, and marketing tools and company supplies, WIAA turns to Rotographic Printing. Find just what you need to help your business stand out. Rotographic Printing, located on 80th Avenue in Wausau. 2nd down and 5 for the Cardinals. Looks like some of the reserves are warming up on the sideline, and now the Newman wide receiver forgot the snap count and took off, and that'll give the 5 yards right back to Niagara. Griffin Pent had the wrong snap count and took off. So it's back to 1st and 10. Newman's backup quarterback, Matthew Gress, the freshman, warming up on the sidelines, a couple of his teammates. So we may see some of the Newman reserves here as we get deeper into the third quarter and into the fourth quarter of this game. First and 10, Cardinals. They come to the line again. And now we're going to get a whistle and we're going to get a timeout called by Newman. They were taking a long time to get that play off, so we'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Be a part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 13th and 14th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Meryl. Don't miss the 33rd Annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 13th and 14th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
And we're back here at Balliet Field, and as you just saw, Newman quarterback Quincy Fender got picked off, threw up a pass and good coverage downfield, and the interception made by Niagara's Albane Patterson. And it will be Niagara football in Newman territory now at the 42-yard line. Well, Newman getting a bit greedy there maybe, going for the big play. Great coverage by Patterson. And the ball just a bit underthrown and the interception completed. So it's 1st and 10 again for the Badgers as they come to the line. New life here with 4:49 to play in the third quarter. Double wing to the left. Bartles is going to take it that way. And he gets knocked down, no gain. Once again, one of the Cardinals got in there and corralled him around the legs and slowed him down. That was Carter Zerwanka who got in there and slowed him down, and a couple of his teammates cleaned up. 2nd down and 10. Back to the line they come. 2nd down and 10. They've been relying mostly on the legs of Bartles here. Now they pitch it out, near fumble, but it's going to be tackled in the backfield for a loss. Slicing in there to make the stop, Griffin Pent. Patterson got knocked down after taking that pitch from Bartles and knocked down for a loss. Only a loss of about a yard, so it's going to be 3rd down and about 11.
3rd down and 11.
You're going to be above. Yeah, right. We have to be included. Yeah, we have to be included. Yeah,
Double wing formation as they come to the line. Man in motion to the near side, and Bartles wants to throw. He's got time, he throws it, he's got a man that's caught, breaks a tackle into the secondary, makes another move. Niagara's going to get on the board. It's going to be a touchdown pass from Bartles to Owen Dunkus, and there goes the shutout.
For a Niagara touchdown.
That's a 43-yard touchdown pass from Braden Bartles to Owen Dunkus. And it gets Niagara on the board. It's 22-6, pending the conversion. Well, the interception gave Niagara new life, and they were able to strike quickly and get it on the board. They'll go for 2 points. Bartles thought about the run. Now he pulls it down. He is going to run, and he'll take it in for the 2-point conversion. So a pretty good 30 seconds of football right there for the Niagara Badgers as they get on the board, and the score now, Newman 22, Niagara 8. We'll take a break, come back with more. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors. Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Tom King back here at Newman, an onside kick by Niagara, and it's recovered by the Cardinals right near midfield. Falling on that was Everett Punt, and it will be Newman football right at the 50-yard line. So, you know, Niagara had to try to do it, but now you give this Newman offense a shorter field, a good field position at the 50-yard line. I would imagine you're going to see the Cardinals stay on the ground. They've had so much success on the ground tonight. Why not just keep pounding it at this Niagara team? Fender out of the gun. He's going to pull it down and run. He's got a hole, but he's going to be drilled and dropped almost immediately. That hole closed quickly for Fender, and he got a pretty good pop on him right there. Let's see who made that stop. Looked like that was Wyatt Dunkus, who came in and nailed Fender after a gain of about 2 or 3. Call it a gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. Ball at about the 48-yard line of Niagara. Peterson Kramer Funeral Home, one of our great sponsors. They're committed to providing personal and compassionate care for each customer. Let Peterson Kramer Funeral Home step up for you in your time of need. 2nd down and 8. Fender with 2 receivers to the left. One comes in motion now. And Fender's going to run the option. They pitch it out. They've got the corner. And it's inside the 40. And a 1st down for Newman. Nice run of the option right there. And the pitch out to Tristan Fisher. And he picked up about 11 or 12 on that. It's going to be a 1st down. Ball marked at about the 40-yard line. Down to 2:13 to play here in the third quarter. Newman leading 22-8. And they have the football with a 1st and 10 on the Niagara 40-yard line. Man in motion again. And it's going to be Fender who makes a move, and he's going to be wrapped up and dropped after getting back to the initial line of scrimmage. Let's see if they maybe give him a yard as he fell forward. Good coverage up in the middle that time by the Badgers. Fender took another big hit. Call it no gain, 2nd down and 10, but the clock keeps rolling. And one thing Newman doesn't want to do now is stop the clock. Just keep it on the ground, grind it out, keep that clock rolling. Fleet Farm is one of our great sponsors. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. They're going to play action this time. They're going to throw it. It's complete, but it's not going to get much. The receiver had to come back to the football, and he's dropped for maybe no gain on that. Fisher made the catch. But call it, actually Gould made the catch. Call it no gain. And it's going to be 3rd down and 10. Down to a minute to play here in the third quarter. Both of these teams coming in with a record of 2-1. It looked in the first half like Newman was going to blow them out of the building, but that has changed now. Here's Fender. He's going to keep it, try to get the edge. He cuts it back, and he's not going to get there. Got it inside the 40 down to about the 39, where it's going to bring up a 4th down for Newman. Now the question is, at this spot in the field, what do you do? I would imagine they may go for it here. Their defense has played so well, you might as well give it a shot here. The stat gurus would tell you to go for it here. Remember, there was one coach down in Texas, never punted. Went for it on 4th down on every 4th down play, no matter where he was on the field. He said the odds were in your favor doing that. They're going to let the quarter run out, though, and decide what they're going to do on that 4th down play. We'll come back with more. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Hey gang, Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Orthopedic Associates of Wausau is proud to support Newman Catholic Athletics and this broadcast. We are committed to providing personalized quality care, specializing in both operative and non-operative care of fractures, arthritis, sprains, strains, sports injuries, and repetitive overuse syndrome. Together with PRO, the Physical Therapy and Hand Center of Wausau, we are committed to enhancing the lifestyles of those we service and getting you back to life. To learn more, visit us at oaw-ortho.com.
Retirement is a balancing act because everyone's financial situation is unique. A reverse mortgage loan can transform your home's equity into accessible cash, whether it's to pay off your mortgage, cover bills, or fund your dreams.
The cash is there if we need it, and it just takes a little stress off of our lives.
You have something else to fall back on?
Call me, Josh Kilty, your local retirement mortgage specialist, for a free consultation to help bring financial stability to your life.
Tom King back here at Balliet Field at Wausau Newman High School. And they are going to punt the football and try a pooch kick and try to pin Niagara deep in their own territory. High in the air, and it is going to be out of bounds. Let's see where they mark it. It's going to be inside the 30. Probably would have liked to get about 10 more yards than that, but they'll take it there, and Niagara will have it 1st and 10 inside their own 30-yard, or right at their own 30-yard line. So now the Newman defense goes back to work, and they've had a good night so far. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. They want to run 6 seconds off the clock here. Now they get the clock where they want it. And it's 1st and 10, Niagara. Bartles wants to throw. He's got some time. Hit as he throws. It's a bomb, and it's going to be almost intercepted. Bartles threw that one a long way, farther than his receivers were. The only player who could make a play on that was one of the Cardinals that hit off his hands incomplete. Man, Bartles got drilled just as he released that football, and that thing traveled what? 50 yards in the air, maybe more. But it's incomplete, and it sets up a 2nd down and 10. Cardinals do have a couple of turnovers tonight. Cooper Gould recovering a fumble and having an interception. Fisher intercepted a pass as well, so 3 turnovers to 1 for Newman. Fender threw an interception, so they're winning the turnover game 3-1. Here's a pitch. They're going to try to get the corner now. Cut back, good hole, and a good open field tackle there for the Cardinals. That was Fisher getting in there to make the stop, but he's a little gimpy as he gets up. He looked like he had injured his leg or his ankle earlier, but he stays in there. Now he got nailed in the shoulder, and he's trying to get some feeling back in that arm. Might have got a stinger as he went in to make that stop. A good open field tackle, and a penalty is going to be marked off against Niagara from the line of scrimmage. So that wiped out that play, the holding call. And as we've talked about before, how devastating those holding calls are to offensive drives. It marks the ball all the way back to the 20-yard line, where it's going to be 2nd down and 20 here for Niagara. Back to the line they come. Bartles is going to keep it this time up the middle. He's got a hole, and he's going to be dropped after a positive yardage out near the 29-yard line. He got most of the penalty back, but it's going to be 3rd down and about 11. Third down, they gave him 10 yards on the carry, so call it 3rd and 10. Niagara taking a long time in the huddle. They come to the line. Man in motion. Bartles wants to throw. He's got time. Now he's flushed. Now he throws. It's going to be a wobbler. It's going to be caught. What a great reception there. The defender had position, but the taller receiver went up and made the catch. Making that catch for Niagara was James Wallace. And it's going to be a 1st down for Niagara in Newman territory at the 46-yard line. Once again, Bartles stayed in there and delivered that ball just as he got nailed. Newman has just been a tad late getting to the quarterback before he's been able to throw a couple of those long passes. That one complete, though, and it gives Niagara a 1st down. Bartles takes the snap. Now he pitches it ahead like a shovel pass. It's going to be positive yardage, but not a lot. Down inside the 45 to about the 43. Pickup of about 3 on that. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. $9:51 to play in this one, at least in regulation. 22-8. Newman with the lead. But Niagara has the football in their driving. Our game brought to you by Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Tight formation for the Badgers. Bartles straight up the middle, and he breaks tackle, still on his feet. Now he's going to be driven backward, short of the 1st down. He did pick up positive yardage down inside the 40 to about the 43. Going to be short of the 1st down by a couple yards. Call it 3rd down and a long 2. obvious 4-down territory for Niagara here. Third down and a long 2. Straight ahead again, now bouncing it outside. He gets the corner and he's going to get first down yardage as he goes out of bounds inside the 35, and that's going to be enough for a first down for Niagara. They keep the chains moving and they stop the clock as well at 8:37 to play.
First down.
If Niagara can punch in a score here, they give themselves a chance. If they don't, it's going to be pretty tough. First and 10, Badgers. Another shovel pass, trying the right side again, cutting it back. Positive yardage down inside the 30 to about the 27 or 28. Bain Patterson takes the shovel pass and takes it down for a pickup of about 7 on that. Call it second down and 3. Stayed in bounds, though, I believe, and the clock keeps moving. Tight formation, straight ahead again, and he's not going anywhere. Driven backwards by a host of red jerseys who won the battle at the point of attack that time. Looked like Reuben Baker got in there. So it's third down and 3. Call it no gain on the play. They take a long time in the huddle for a play call that's a straight run up the middle. Now they try that shovel pass again. This time Newman had it scouted, and it went nowhere. Coming in to make the stop for the Cardinals was Carter Zerwanka. They ran that play twice and picked up positive yardage. That time Zerwanka came in and made the stop for a loss back outside the 30-yard line. Fourth down. Obviously, Niagara will go for it here, down 22-8. Newman gets a stop here, and you can pretty much write the epitaph for the Badgers in this one. High snap, straight up the middle, and bouncing it outside. It's going to be short of the first down, I believe, on a shoestring tackle. And it's going to be, I don't think he got there. If they give him a mark, it's going to be a pretty good mark for Niagara because I think he came down before that. I think his knee came down. They gave him a pretty good mark inside the 24-yard line. I thought he got maybe to the 25, and they're going to measure. It's going to be pretty close. And for Niagara, the game hinges on this. If they get the first down, they'll have a shot. And, of course, it's all where the ball was marked, all where the chains are when they come out.
I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube.
And it's going to be... They're still looking at it. They haven't determined yet whether the point of the football is across the line or not. The referee is down on his hands and knees with a microscope. It looks like it. They're going to say no. Newman's going to get the football. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It was so close, the referee got down on his hands and knees to examine whether the point of the football was across the line for a first down, and they say no. Newman gets the football, and that will probably write the story for Niagara here tonight by that much. 6:28 to play. Newman leading 22-8, and they have the football. Fender sends a man in motion. Fender's going to run at the left side. He's got some running room. Now he breaks it out. Makes the tackle. Now he's going to cut back, stay in bounds. And a good job by Quincy Fender of staying in bounds and keeping that clock moving. A lot of players would have run out of bounds on that play. Instead, Fender stayed in bounds and went down across the 40 to about the 45-yard line. And it's going to be just shy of the 45. It's going to be a first down for Newman. And more important, the clock's going to keep rolling. Now the officials are stopping the clock, or they're going to talk about something here. I'm not quite sure what. The officials having a little conference out in the middle of the field. I'm not quite sure what they could be talking about. They took an official timeout. There were no penalty flags on the play. And now they're going to throw a flag. Let's see what that's all about. The flag is right near the 43-yard line. I still haven't seen a signal as to what the penalty is. The trainer looks like is going over to the far side of the field for one of the Niagara players, but looks like this penalty might be against Newman, but I still have not seen a signal as to what the penalty is. It's going to wipe out that run, and they're going to mark it back 15 yards all the way to the 30-yard line. Oh, they're going to mark it off from the line of scrimmage. Oh, boy. They're going to not only wipe out the run, they're going to mark this penalty off from the line of scrimmage. I'd like to see what the signal is. I have not seen a signal yet as to what the penalty is. So they're still trying to determine where the penalty should be marked off from. They're trying to remember where the original line of scrimmage was. It's going to be a cutback block or a low block on Newman. Boy, they took a long time to talk about that after the play was over. And so the illegal block takes Newman all the way back to the 15-yard line. Now you can argue that Fender got free on that run because of the illegal block. So, I mean, it's a fair call in that situation if that's what happened. But, boy, they took a long time to talk about it after the play to decide that it was an illegal block. So the ball marked back near the 15-yard line where Newman will have it first down, and now they're still trying to figure out where the chains are going to be set. Chain gang over on the far side trying to figure out where the original line of scrimmage was. The officials are trying to point them where they should be set up. And now they're still trying to sort out where. That is just a huge penalty. I mean, not only did you wipe out the big run, but it's a 15-yard penalty all the way back to the 15-yard line. They've got to get all the way out to the 39 to get a first down. About 25, first and 25 here for Newman. Taking a long time for this snap count. Now they're going to hand it off, and breaking a tackle. Not much there. Got a couple. Probably shouldn't have got any yardage on that, but able to break a tackle and get a couple on the carry. I believe that was Fisher. Tristan Fisher on the carry picked up a couple.
Fisher for 18.
picked up a couple, still second down and very long here for Newman. Our game brought to you by Great Lakes Cheese. If you're looking for a workplace that invests in you, join the Wausau team at Great Lakes Cheese, a place where people matter and careers are built to last with competitive pay and benefits and a workplace culture that feels like home. There's never been a better time to apply. Learn more at GreatLakesCheese.com. Cardinals come to the line. Man in motion. Fender, he's going to pull it down and run with it. He's got a hole up the middle, dancing ahead, but not much. Got it across the 20 to maybe the 22 or 23. Positive yardage, but it's still going to be third down and very long here. Third down and about 16 here for the Cardinals. The clock does continue to move, though. 4:48 to play in regulation. Newman leading 22-8. Cardinals put all of their points on the board in the first half. Have not been able to find the end zone here in the second half of football. Niagara was able to put together a couple of sustained drives in the second half, which killed a bunch of the clock. Man comes in motion. They're going to try the jet sweep this time. It's going nowhere. Dragged from behind. Ball came loose, but I think he was down, and that looked like a horse collar tackle from my area, and the Newman player is slow to get up. No flag, I don't think. Or did they throw a flag? That sure looked like a horse collar tackle, but a timeout's going to be called, I hear, by Niagara, I believe. Apparently they want some more time run off the clock before this fourth down play. So no penalty play and no penalty flag and no timeout here. So they take the clock down to 4:14. And now we'll set up to run a play here. It's going to be a punting situation for Newman. They're going to have to punt it away. We'll take a quick break after the punt. Snap is good. The rush is on, and that might have been partially blocked. It goes straight up, and then it's fumbled. Did Newman get it back? That ball was touched by one of the Niagara players, and it will be Niagara football inside the 15-yard line. We'll take a quick break, come back with more. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
And we're back here at Valiant Field, and a very short field for Niagara, but the Newman defense rises up on the first play, and Bartles is driven backwards for a loss of at least a yard. It's going to be second down and 11. They can get a first down just inside the 1 yard line after the blocked punt. Quickly, they get the pitch, and they've got some running room outside, and they're going to power into the end zone. It's going to be a touchdown for the Badgers, and just like that, they are back in this game. And is going to make the score 22-14, pending the conversion. This game is not over yet. It looked like Newman was going to have a chance to run the clock down, and that penalty, that chop block penalty, killed that drive, and then the blocked punt gave Niagara a very short field, and they were able to take it into the end zone for the touchdown. I would imagine they're going to go for a 2-point conversion here, and they will line up to do that. Double wing formation. Big 2-point conversion right here. And now we're going to get a whistle, and what are we going to get? A timeout call by Niagara. We'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Here at Brickner Motors, in Little Chicago, we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep, and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles.
And we're back. A 2-point conversion will make it a 6-point game. Bartles is going to pull it down and run for the football, try to get the edge. He cuts it back. He's not going to get there. Big stop on the 2-point conversion by Newman. They seal the corner and did not allow him to cut back. In on that tackle for the Cardinals, Everett Pent and a couple of his teammates. And so, with 3:33 to play, we'll take a quick timeout here. 22-14, Newman with the lead. They'll get the ball back. Back in a moment, you're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Tom King back here at Balliet Field, where Newman will try to get their offense back on track here. It was really good in the first half, not so much here in the second, but they'll have a chance now to run this game clock down if they can move the football. Niagara only has one timeout remaining. I believe only one timeout remaining. Onside kick, takes a big hop, and Newman will recover it at about the 45-yard line. Michael Fox was able to fall on that one for the Cardinals, and it's first and 10 Newman at their own 45-yard line. Coming up, the Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest and apply at merrillsteel.com. So now you get a couple of first downs, force Niagara to use that final timeout if you're the Newman Cardinals. Couple of backs back there in the formation with Fender this time. He's going to keep it himself, fake the handoff. Now he cuts it back, protect that football. He's going to be dragged down after a short gain. He stayed in bounds, though, and the clock will keep rolling. Second down and 9 after a pickup of 1. Did Niagara take their final timeout there? I don't think they wanted to, but they are going to take their final timeout. I believe it's their final timeout with 3:08 to play, and we'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Tom King back here at Balliet Field at Wausau Newman, where the Cardinals are trying to close this one out. 3:20 to play in regulation. 22-14, so Niagara would have to get the football back, score a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie the football game after Newman got that stop on the 2-point conversion just a few moments ago. But Newman has the ball, second down and 9. And we believe that Niagara doesn't have any timeouts left. I don't think. Although their coach talking to the officials on the far side. Fender will take the snap. They'll hand it off straight up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a couple. Fisher on the carry is going to be knocked down at about the 47-yard line. And it's going to be third down and long. Third down and about 8. Clock goes under 3 minutes to play. Newman coach Paul Mickley having an animated discussion with one of the officials on the sideline near the Newman bench about something. Newman's taking a long time to get this play in from the sideline. Same formation. Wide receivers, 2 in the formation, but they're not going to throw the football, I would imagine. It's going to be Fender. He's going to pull down and run with it. Breaking tackles, and he's going to be knocked down short of the first down, but he got it into Niagara territory, across the 50 to about the 47-yard line, maybe the 48. It's where they'll mark it. It's going to bring up a fourth down and about 3, maybe 4. Call it 4th and 4, and this is really going to be the football game if Newman decides to go for it here and picks up the first down. Clock rolling under 2 minutes. If Niagara gets a stop here, they would have a chance. Cardinals will take as much time off the clock as they can here before running a play. You've got to believe it's going to be Fender with the football in his hands, but Niagara's got to realize that as well. And now it will be a timeout call. I believe that Niagara had one left, so timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
I knew I wanted to start an agency that honored those small town values like relationships and service. Our mission is to sell insurance ethically and with integrity to protect our clients' needs today, tomorrow, and in the future.
Not everybody understands insurance, and it's a good day when I can help give peace of mind.
Working with Access Insurance, we are a team, so you don't just get one of us, you get all 4 of us.
Access Insurance Agency, our business revolves around you.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over 20.
And we're back here, 4th down and about 4 for the Cardinals. They get a first down, and this football game is basically over. Now they're going to run a fake, and they drop back to punt. They were trying to draw one of the Badgers offside, didn't get it done, and a quick punt, and the punter got knocked down, but the official didn't see it. He was not looking at it, and the punter for Newman got railroaded. But was there a flag before that, and was the play whistle dead? It's going to be a penalty call against the Cardinals. An illegal shift was the call. Coach Mickleg not happy. He is letting the official on the sidelines know about it too. So they shifted out of a regular formation back to a punt formation. And the punter's looking at the referee going, I just got knocked down. But once the penalty was called, that never happened. Here's the snap. He gets rid of it, a quick punt, and it'll be fine. It'll take a bounce. It was bobbled. It's loose! And now there's going to be a battle at the bottom. Are they going to say, let's see who they say has the football. Looks like it will be Niagara football inside the 20-yard line. Well, Newman had a chance. That ball came loose and was rolling around free. But now Niagara has the football, down 8 with 1:10 remaining. I believe they have no timeouts remaining here. So the last few minutes of this football game have taken a long time to play. And now Niagara, it looked like they were done at halftime. It was 22-0. They had showed no offense to speak of in that first half. And then all of a sudden, they got a couple of sustained drives going. They got a punt block, which gave them a very short field, and they were able to punch in a couple of scores. And now they find themselves with an outside chance. Bartles out of the gun. He wants to throw. Here comes the pressure, and they're going to... Now he gets away from the sack. He's going to pull it down and run with the football, and he's going to go out of bounds across the 20. It's going to be short of the first down. It looked like they had him sacked inside the 5-yard line. Somehow he was able to get away and pull down the football and run it outside the 20, where they'll mark it at about the 25-yard line. It's going to be short of the first down. It's going to be second down and a couple, but he was able to get out of bounds and stop the clock with 58 seconds to play in the ball game. It looked like the sack was going to happen no problem inside the 5-yard line, and somehow he was able to squirt away. Second down and about 3. Bartles wants to throw. He's got time. Here comes the rush. He throws it down the middle of the field. Intercepted! And that'll do it. The throw was too far, and it was Cooper Gould who did it again. That's his third turnover of the night. A fumble recovery and 2 interceptions for Gould, and that'll ice it. It was a tight spiral. It was a pretty good pass down the center of the field. It was just overthrown by a couple of yards by Bartles. And Gould was there playing that safety spot and gets the pick. And now Newman can go into victory formation here and run out the clock. Huge defensive night for Cooper Gould. Fumble recovery, 2 interceptions. And Newman is going to escape here with the victory. Fender under center will take the snap, and he'll kneel down. And they don't have to run another play. I don't think. Nope, that's how this one's going to finish. The Newman Cardinals will get the win here tonight in this matchup with Niagara. They'll take one more knee, and that's it. 22-14 is going to be your final. We'll come back with the Merrill Steel postgame show. We'll catch up with Newman head coach Paul Micklig. We'll get a player of the game in the house as well. We'll do that next. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
And we're back here on the Merrill Steel postgame show as the WIAA Newman Catholic Cardinals get the victory here tonight, 22-14 over Niagara. And we're with Coach Paul Mickley. Well, a tale of two halves. Let's start in the first half where your team was basically doing whatever they wanted, especially on the offensive side of the football. Defensively, too, a 22-0 lead at halftime.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was the score, tale of two halves, but we had to stop right away at the start of the third quarter. We throw a pass a little inside. We think we could have beat them. They pick it off, and then they go down there, and they scored on two short fields. So that was more of that, and then there's some other stuff going on. But I thought defensively we did it the whole game. We did what we were supposed to do the whole game. Offensively, we were just getting worn down a little bit. We came up with new stuff in the first half, and they did a good job in the second half of kind of shutting that down. But I thought things were there. We didn't have the ball in the second half, so you can't really do anything when you don't have the ball.
When you talk about guys playing both ways, I mean, conditioning is such a big part of this eight-man football when you got guys playing both sides of the ball, and your team looks to be in pretty good shape because they handled it pretty well.
They did a great job. I mean, because I'll tell you, this guy right here, he wasn't going to play today. All right, he's got a bad leg, and he comes out with two picks and a touchdown. We have no choice. These guys have no choice. We lost our middle linebacker and center last week in a game that we were leading, and we lose one. People have no idea when we lose one or two guys, it's a different team than when we start the game. And this guy right here, I'm going to tell you, I couldn't be more proud of him because he hasn't really practiced all week, and he came out here and he did a heck of a job defensively and offensively.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Let's bring in Cooper Gould. I hit you now for 3 turnovers, 2 picks and a fumble, and then the touchdown as well. When you're a defensive back playing that deep safety spot and you see the ball coming, your eyes get pretty big, I would imagine.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make a play and trying to catch the ball there. So
let's talk about what happened in the first half. Your offense looked pretty darn solid, and Quincy was running the football. He was getting the ball to you guys, and you did pretty much what you wanted to. As your coach said, you didn't get the ball a lot in the second half, but the defense made the plays.
Yeah, we knew we weren't going to pass a lot this week, and we knew we were going to try and run, and our line did a good job with Nathaniel on there. It was first time on the line, so he did a good job for first being in there.
Yeah, I mean, you had some new guys in different spots, and talk about that a little bit. When you don't practice and you got guys in different spots, is there a communication problem sometimes?
Yeah, and we started running new plays this week, so it's really hard to know the plays, but Nathaniel did a great job of it, and CJ on the defense was able to also step in.
You know how in-the-house works?
Yep. I'm Cooper Gould, and I'm in the house. Thank you.
All right, that's going to wrap things up here tonight from Balliet Field, the brand new field at WIAA Newman High School, as they earn a victory here tonight. It wasn't as easy as it might have looked in the first half, but they were able to hold on and get some key stops in the second half and beat Niagara here by a score of 22-14. Thanks for watching. I'm Tom King, and you've been watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.